Hi everyone, and welcome to another update on Blackwood N-Gauge layout. It's been around 6 weeks since I last posted anything. Obviously this time of the year progress in the layout probably slows down because with the summer time there are other projects non-railway related that I obviously am involved in. I'm currently putting up and repairing fences in the garden, so that obviously curtails the amount of time that I can spend up here on the railway. Nevertheless, progress is continuing on the rebuild of the station, so I'll take you around and I'll show you just exactly what has actually been going on. Firstly, as you can see, the starter signals are now in actual fact wired up. They've only just been wired up over the last few days because I had to get, for the two island starters, I required to get a rotary switch so that I could change and show the three different aspects. Obviously the starter signal on platform 3, where the East Coast HST is currently sitting, that's just a simple red-green, so it's just an on-off switch. If I zoom out a bit, there we go, and come round to the actual station itself, not a lot has changed there. What you will see is the footpaths have been put on to the road, and if I come round to this side here, the other bridge, the arched bridge, that has now also been completed. And again, if I come stay on this side of the station building and I come down, and as you can see, I've built the Metcalf kits. Now the kit in the centre, which is platform 1 and 2 there, I'll just zoom in a little bit. These kits are absolutely brilliant. Metcalf, I can't praise Metcalf kits enough. They really are. They're simple to build. They've got really good instructions, and provided you take your time, you can get a fantastic finish. Now, on this particular kit, because it's laser cut, you have got these ornate angle brackets, and as the kit comes, everything's in a kind of creamy colour. So while that's absolutely fine, I thought that what I would do is I would actually use some acrylic paint, and I've actually picked the angle brackets out, as well as the stanchions coming down. If I just zoom in a little bit, I mean, they really are, if you think that is N-gauge, you can see how crisp and clean these cut lines are. I've also added in, you can see platform 2 there on the other side, platform 1, so these have been recovered from the original Blackwood station. If I zoom out a little bit, so this island kit, the other thing I've also done is I've added some signage on to the actual buildings themselves. Oh, we're going the wrong way. If I come in there, you can probably just pick out the signage there. And then if I come out to the other kit, which is the stone-backed kit, and what I've actually done here, if I come round a little bit, I've made a slight alteration to this kit. I've actually made it slightly longer. I think if I come down this way, the kit as it comes has got 3 bays, if you like. That's these ridged roof sections. I've actually added a 4th one on, as you can see. That's why it runs past the wall. Again, very easy to do, because the Metcalf kits are modular. If you take a little bit of time, think about it, they're easy enough to in actual fact modify. The other thing which I have been doing, if I come back around this side, is come down here, the station signage. That originally was just simply grey plastic. I've actually taken that back out and I've actually touched it all up with some blue acrylic paint. Similarly with the running in boards, if I zoom in there, whoops, going the wrong way, there we go, I'll pick up. As you can see, it's now blue rather than grey. The ballasting, I had most of the ballast in through the station. I have actually now started, if I come round this side, to put the ballast in oops, not picking up, put the ballast in between the track and the actual platform edge. Platform 2 has been done right the way around. And over here, as again, if I come back out, zoom back out, you'll see I've actually laid in some redundant sleepers. Obviously the redundant sleepers, that was for a track that would go up underneath that bit of bridge. They've obviously been removed, surplus to requirements, bit of track rationalisation, and it's been covered with a mixture of green scatter along with oversized ballast. It's probably actually O-gauge ballast that I bought very many years ago by mistake. So I've actually used that just to kind of give it a sort of a rough and ready ground. The other thing is if I come back out here again, the final track sections you can see in there, the siding, that's all been ballasted, all the track's been painted. Blackwood Town, as you can see, still hasn't made an appearance yet. The only thing that I have done is I've started to put in if you like, tarmac surface, which is obviously very fine grade sandpaper. So before showing you the new control panel, I thought I would keep this because this is the old control panel if I bring this out. As you can see, very basic. It was just a very small piece of plywood or hardboard. In fact, it wasn't plywood, it was hardboard, and essentially that allowed me to have all the isolating switches for the old Blackwood station. But that is now no more, that is now decommissioned, and if I spin round and come round, and here we have the new control panel. Much bigger, as you can see. It comes along, so half of the control panel is showing you the track diagram. I have obviously got the lights on for the point positions, and on the right hand side you can see there's still plenty of room to put in some further control features. At the moment what I've got are obviously the rotary switches for the signals at the one end of the station. The actual control panel itself can open up easily. It's on a piano hinge along there, so if I open that up, as you can see, mess, or not a mess, it's a conglomeration of wires. As you can see, the wires which have been all neatly tidied up on this side are obviously the signals. I've still to tidy up and bunch the wires on this side, but these are basically all for the isolating sections. I simply have screwed on terminal blocks, so the wires come up through the baseboards from the various parts of the Blackwood station board into the terminal block, and then there's a wire from the terminal block either to the switch, wherever it's going to go. It simply closes back up, and there's a screw will in actual fact hold that. As I say, this has probably taken me 4 or 5 weeks of work just to do this. So that's probably where the majority of my time has been spent. So that's really the update as far as I've gone at the moment. Obviously there's a little bit more ballasting if I come back out over and have a look. We'll just let that East Coast HST run by. Most of the track painting is done. As you can see, there's a very small section on the outer loop that's still to be completed. While access is easy enough, unfortunately you're bending over, so you can really only paint a very small bit at a time to allow your back to recover. There's still obviously a wee bit of ballasting. I'm currently ballasting the inner outer loop. It's nearly all finished, and what I think we'll now do is we'll just have a wee look at this new HST that has appeared in the layout in the last few weeks. So I will spin us round, and as you can see, if I can look at the signals, you can see you can easily change that signal there. So it's going back to green, ready to accept the HST. And just to give you a demonstration, if I click the rotary switches, you'll see obviously the island platform signal changing as well. Put it back down to red. I think the HST, East Coast HST running through there, I think it looks really quite good, to be quite honest with you. So I will leave you with some running shots, and I will speak to you again soon.